Like, both of my major friendship losses really, 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 really hurt it.
That's just how I am. Like, I can't change because that's
Mhm.
truly what I thought. Like, once I started building my relationship with Christ, I started understanding, like, no, that's not how you are.
She did and said some trifling things. And at that point, you cannot come back from that friendship.
She was probably like, yeah, I didn't tell you because I didn't want to hear what you had to say.
And don't do it. I don't waste my time, energy, breath. Yeah. Have you ever had an isolation season? Jesus.
Isolation
Season. Welcome to Sis Be Real Podcast. I'm your co-host, Saria Rain.
I'm your co-host, Kay Amari, and this is Sis Be Real, where we get real about everything. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And don't forget to rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify.
Today, we are deep diving into friendships because I think we both can agree that we have some friend PTSD, and I know you guys can probably piggyback from that. Finding friends is hard, making friends is hard, keeping friends is even harder. So, yeah. How would you even describe a friendship? Like, what do you think that is?
Yeah. So I definitely have a lot to say about this topic. Friendship for me, I've had my fair share of experiences. Good though. I've had good experiences, bad experiences, in the
Right.
middle experiences, weird experiences.
Uncomfortable experiences, traumatic. Like, I don't know. I feel like we can really like talk about this.
Yeah. So friendship to me, that's what you're asking.
Mm-hmm.
I would say friendship to me is the family that you choose. I feel like when you have friends in your life, they're there to, for me, like to go through life with. They're
Right.
platonic,
Mm-hmm.
where it doesn't involve like, you know.
Yeah. Like, it's not intimate.
Yeah, it's not intimate. It's
yeah.
just literally friendship, fun,
Mm-hmm.
experiences, girl stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing my hair, braiding my
Yeah.
hair. We just chilling, talking,
What do
gossiping
you
here and
think?
there. Y'all know how friendships go. Um, yeah, I would kind of say the same. Really, like a friendship or just being involved in a friendship, you want it to be like a safe space,
Mhm.
not just somebody you can party with, club with, drink with, smoke with, but somebody you can actually take with you on your journey where you guys can just grow together and be like a positive impact in your life. And sometimes we do experience relationships or friendships that are like negative, and we're gonna get into that too.
Mhm.
But definitely each friendship that you're in can shape you in different ways. But I
Yeah.
definitely feel like a true friendship
Mhm.
is one that follows you as you go and like helps you to grow. So
Yeah. Speaking of friends, I feel like they're the next thing to a sister if you have them correctly. Speaking of sisters, we actually got this topic from our Real AF community, our Patreon. Yep, and they're actually watching us live.
So if you guys are not in our Patreon community, this is the opportunity to join. If you guys want to see behind the scenes, unedited, raw bloopers, child, how long we take to actually film these episodes.
No, seriously, y'all, for real.
Make sure you guys are in our Patreon community right now. We actually, I think, are planning our first event. So
Very soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Join.
And it's only to our Patreon community, so keep that in mind.
Okay, back to friendships, back to the topic. Let's get in your business a little bit.
No, let's get in your business.
Okay.
Because wait, first of all, episode 1, can we talk about it just a little
let's
bit?
talk about it.
How did y'all like episode 1? Well, we know that y'all loved episode 1.
Yeah, because 10,000 views in like 3 days, it's crazy.
Yeah, we're like, what, 13,000 today?
Oh, I didn't even look, so.
Yeah, I think it's 13,000 today.
Oh, that's insane.
That's absolutely insane.
How did you feel about episode 1?
I think, personally, I think episode 1 was a good first episode. Not a good 100th episode, though.
Yeah, no. Like, by then, we
fire them.
Pros. No facts. But I feel like sometimes when you're your biggest judge, so we watched the episode and we were like, yeah, we said a bunch of nothing. Like, if people get something, then they get something. But y'all really showed out. The likes, the comments, the love was insane. So
even like people that we know in our personal lives,
yeah,
was like, wow, this was actually good. And I'm like,
we thought we didn't talk about nothing.
Yeah,
but
it was fun though. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you guys like this video. We already told y'all that.
Yeah. Okay, so back into friendships.
Let me ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
Cause you be having me. So how is the friendships in your life? Like, do you have any personal experiences, good, bad, anything?
I would say haven't really had any bad friendships, but I have my fair share of like acquaintances or people that I've met. y'all know sometimes, well, sometimes when you meet people, they try to like form into you or form into the person that they think would fit your narrative. Like if you're in your soft girl era or you're reading your Bible and stuff like that, they hang around you, all of a sudden they bringing up scriptures.
Hello.
Baby, I don't want to talk about that.
I agree.
Yeah, so sometimes that has happened. I've had moments where I've been like in uncomfortable situations with people. But for the most part, I feel like friendship wise, I haven't really had like any bad friendships or anything like that.
When you was like in elementary or middle school, what was friends?
Taking it back.
What was friendships for you then? And then what are they like now as an adult?
I feel like in middle school, I was very much I wouldn't say I was a people pleaser, but I was somebody who was trying to be friends with everybody. Like I wanted everybody to know me. I wanted to be like the popular person, especially even in high school. Like high school, I cheered all 4 years. So I would just wanted to be around everybody, wanted to be everybody's friend, Like I didn't want to be like an outcast or like.
Were you loud?
No, I wouldn't say I was like the loud person. What about you? How do you feel like we gonna go to high school, girl? Middle school is too far back. How do you?
Well, I've always had friends. I've never had a lot of friends though,
right?
But I've always had like my friends. Like these people are my friends, and a lot of people never experienced a best friend before. Did you know that? A lot of people don't know what it feels like to have like a really good friend. But yeah, I've always had a best friend. We started at middle school. By middle school, I had a best friend. We was friends since we was 9. So how old is that? 10, 11, 12. 3 years at that point.
Right.
And then we stopped being best friends as an adult, but we stayed best friends our whole childhood, from elementary to college.
Okay.
Not now.
Okay.
Never mind. To college. Yeah, so I never really too much struggled with friendships as a child. I did struggle with people liking me though. Like people didn't like me.
What was their reasons, or you think? Okay, so you just think like you just.
I would just be like, wait.
Do you have an idea like they didn't like you because of you doing YouTube or?
I started YouTube as a sophomore, so this was even before I did that. That just made it worse.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I feel like some people are like unintentionally jealous. If that makes sense. Because sometimes when you even have a conversation with these people that say they don't like you, they don't know why they don't like you. So I think it's like unintentional like jealousy. Or maybe you're somebody that they wish they could be.
Yeah, or be friends with. But girl, when I was in middle school, there was a specific girl. If you watching this. Hey. But people used to compare me and her a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I guess I was popular.
Okay.
So y'all can paint the image in your head. It's those two girls. They just think they all that.
Right.
So me and the girl would be compared a lot. And she did not like me.
Okay.
And we went to school from middle school all the way to high school. She never liked me throughout that whole process. I never understood why. I'm assuming she didn't like being compared. I didn't either, but I didn't ever pay too much attention to it.
Right.
So yeah, like she had her friends, but I wasn't friends with her friends. And then I had my friends, but she was friends with my friends though. It was just very, very odd.
It's like people will try to be close to you through mutuals. Like if you don't like me, why would it? No, like that's weird. That makes everything awkward. But
yeah, so friendship for me hasn't really been too much of a problem. But adulthood, I still wouldn't say it's a problem. But I have had some experiences there though.
Let's get into one. What do you feel like was your most like traumatic experience now?
Okay.
With the friendship.
If you've been looking for a like-minded sisterhood, be sure to check out the sponsor of this episode, the Real AF Community, down below in the description, or scan this QR code. Well, for one, when you're friends in childhood, you don't have to worry about nothing. Like you don't have bills, you don't have anything real. Yeah. And y'all only see each other at school for real.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of that people would not like the only way a friendship would fail is when like over some high school drama
like
or
a boy.
Yeah, or just like lack of popularity for probably one person. But other than that, I don't feel like
high school, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then for me, when I got to college, I had the same friends I had in high school. I was still best friends with my childhood best friend. And yeah, I feel like with that, what happened is just outgrowing friends, outgrowing people. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything like specific. But for me, friends really shape not shape me, but I am very influenced. So who I'm around,
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick up on things like they do or things that they say or how they talk or a conversation we have when I'm talking to that specific person.
Yeah.
It could be like mindless, talking about nothing,
Yeah.
bro. And as I got older, I started to realize that a lot more. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's when I started to lose friends.
Yeah. I feel like that kind of goes into like when people say they don't stay around people who consistently one are negative. Well, because me personally, I'm not going to stay around anybody that's like consistently negative or going through the same situation that they're either causing or they know they can leave and they're not leaving because of whatever reason, you know. Because sometimes we know y'all know y'all have them friends where they stay with that man and they can be the worst person ever and they will consistently stay with that man or that person or that
Mm-hmm.
relationship for whatever reason. But I feel like that definitely goes back into like that. Like, are you the type of person to stay with or stay around somebody that's constantly putting themselves in bad situations? Because I know some people be like, that's a bad friend if you leaving your friend because they're doing this X, Y, and Z. But like you said, you're easily influenced. Things trigger people.
Yeah, I have to leave you
Yeah.
alone. Or not even necessarily cut. That's what I've learned now. I used to be like, yeah, I got to cut you off. You got to go.
Yeah.
But like now it's more so I need a distance
Mm-hmm.
from you. Like
Yeah.
we can probably just have fun, but like as far as deep
Yeah.
conversations, limited.
Yeah.
Cause in 2 seconds you're gonna bring him up.
Right, because for me, like, because my best friend now, like, if she's going through something, or we've had past situations where she'll be in a situation that I knew that wasn't serving her, and I'm constantly telling her, like, girl, you need to get out. And it gets to a point where it's like, you don't want to hear this. I don't want you. Nobody wants to hear about something that their friends going through that they're causing, and they know they can get out of. Nobody wants to constantly hear that. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like for me, I will easily just tell you, we're just not going to talk about that. If that's all you want to talk about, I can't talk about that with
Mm-hmm.
you because one, sometimes that stuff does trigger me. And like you said, being easily influenced, it's like no, thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of like you ever heard of crabs in a bucket mentality?
Mm-mm.
It's basically like if you put crabs in a bucket, like you're about to cook them.
Mm-hmm.
If one crab is trying to crawl out, the other crabs is gonna pull them back down to
Yeah.
stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people have friendships, and I used to have
Mm-hmm.
friendships in their life that has that. Like they
Yeah.
keep when you're trying to leave something, they just
Right.
pull you back, or they
Right.
continue to identify with the old version of you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to let that person go. Like, oh, remember when you used to do X, Y, and Z? Actually, I don't. Thank you. I don't want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Because now you can trigger me to
Right.
do that thing again because it was fun. So now I'm like, maybe I
Maybe I
can
should.
have.
Yeah.
Yes, like, no. So I think friendships in your life definitely shape you.
Yeah.
Birds of a feather. What is it? Birds of
A
a
feather
flock.
flock together.
Birds of a feather flock together for
Yeah.
sure. I used to not believe that because I've been friends with like
All types of people.
and I'm like, yeah, I'm not like that. I'm not like damn.
You are who you hang around.
Yes.
For real. That's the point she's trying to make.
What is it? Please.
And I feel like there are people that are probably super stubborn, like, no, if my friend's doing this or she's dancing or doing all this, I'm not gonna turn into her. No, we're literally not saying you're gonna become a clone of her, but you might pick up characteristics, traits that she does into your life.
Mm-hmm.
Unintentionally too. I'm not saying you're purposely going to start being mean and being rude because that's what she does. I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But there is going to be some traits. Just like me, I'm gonna tell y'all every episode, but y'all know I'm engaged, right? So so when I initially met him, I was not really like into the church and all of that stuff. But seeing him go to church and seeing him worship and sing and actually be active in the church community, I was like, period. That's a period. Like, okay.
Yes.
So now I'm reading my Bible, unintentionally reading my Bible, watching more videos on how to build my relationship with Christ. You get what I'm saying? Like, I am doing things that I would never have thought I was doing just because of the person I'm hanging around. So that's definitely true.
Very much.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of y'all, if you're not content with where you are in life, I think I said this last episode, get a new friend. Like you need to start surrounding yourself with better, I'm not saying quality, but like people who you can learn from and sharpen each other like iron sharpens iron. Y'all need to be tit for tat. If this person's down, okay, don't stay down for too long.
Yeah.
Like, need to get up. You ain't wake up at 6 today. It's okay. Hello? We got Monday. We got Monday.
No, that's literally me and Saria. I'd be like, girl, it's Friday. I'm sorry. I woke up at 8 today. And she'd be like, same. And we're trying to do this thing where we're on a diet.
Please.
So we've been like kind of tracking each other in our health journeys, but y'all
Just
see, like we
seeing.
just unintentionally like
Sharpening each other.
Yeah.
And it's not even like trying to. It's just natural, like what we want in our own lives.
Right.
We want for each other. Like it just happens. So yeah, y'all need to really think about that. And for me, growing up, I say growing up because I'm literally 22. I was just 18.
Just
So um I feel like every friendship era, because they're kind of like eras for me.
mm-hmm.
Like as a child, obviously it was funner, and then in college it was more on the party side.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a friend in high school to college area. She did content, so we bounced off of each other when it
Right.
came to that.
Mm-hmm.
We did content together,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a pivotal moment in our careers, I feel like.
Right.
And I feel like every friendship that I create or water, I guess, adds on to another layer of my life. Like my current best friend, we met in a season where, child, I don't know, I was doing anything,
Right.
and then she was too, but she has an amazing heart.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, I don't know another person who has a heart like her. So she taught me more on how to love people, how I would want people to perceive me with my love.
Mm-hmm.
So she helped me with that. And even like people that I've dated too, I feel like they're pretty close. Like friendships and relationships are pretty close. One is not platonic and one is.
Mm-hmm.
One you live with, one you don't. Like
Yeah.
it's similar. But yeah, I feel like even relationships have shaped me for who I am. So y'all, if y'all still dealing with the same scammer, the same D dealer, the same, what else people be doing out here? Anything, whatever they be doing
that you know,
yeah,
it's not serving you.
Yeah, it's not serving you. It's not helping you.
Yeah, because like we said in the first episode, when you know, like y'all don't be. Oh yeah, I just don't know. Like it's like he cheated on me once, but this happened.
He said sorry. He bought me this, so you're just teaching him that he can buy you, babe.
Yeah.
Or whatever he can do, whatever.
We keeping it real.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
A lot of things we talking about, we done already been through, done that. So yeah. But what do you think is when do you feel like you know when a friendship is no longer serving you?
Oh, I feel like it's an energy. I feel like you can feel the vibe.
Yeah.
Like they start doing things they've been doing.
Right.
And now it's making you feel weird. It's like you've been doing this, but like now I really am starting not to like it.
Like
or if
you've been sleeping in, but now it's just like
dang, you really sleeping in.
Yeah.
I'm being productive and you're still sleeping in.
Yeah.
Get up.
It's not gonna. Yeah, I feel like when they start, not necessarily start distancing yourself, but I feel like people know when you're growing.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're around somebody that's not growing, it's kind of like, what are you around for?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why be around? Like, if you're growing and you're around somebody
you're
that's
outgrowing them.
Yeah.
Like they might be growing slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just like now.
Slower. Mm-hmm. I feel like that is an indicator for me. Like, but like I said, I don't cut people off anymore. At least right now, I haven't had a necessarily like a reason. Like, oh yeah, babe, you gotta go. But sometimes I feel like you can look inward too with situations. At least this is what taught me, because like I said, I lost a childhood best friend, and then I lost a super close friend. I feel like those are the only two like crazy situations that like really really hurt me friendship wise, and they both taught me things about myself. So like lessons that we learned from past
so what did you
friendships. That I'm very blunt, and my delivery used to, because I'm not like that no more, but my delivery was not really that good. Like if someone was like,
for an example.
Yeah, let's think of an example. Somebody was like, Saria, you hurt my feelings the other day. I'll be like, I literally didn't though. I would be like, I literally didn't. I didn't try to. I only said that your boyfriend stinks.
I only said
that. You're making it seem like, and then they'll be like, what? Like, what are you talking about? That's rude. Depending on the friend. Like, I had a friend, she'll just go and cry.
Right.
And then I had one, she'll snap back at me.
Oh, okay.
And I'd be like, oh.
How did you deal with people like that cry? Because me, okay, so I used to tell myself that I was not emotional, but I feel like when you get around the right person that there's people that can bring out your emotions. Because me, child, I'm very emotional. Very emotional. I cry about everything, child. But yeah, there's some people that just trigger you. So that's understandable. But like, yeah, how did you react when she would cry? Like, would you comfort her, or you would just be like, okay?
It was a friend group in a way. So like the other friend, if the girl would go and cry, we would look at each other and be like,
Right.
child, anyway.
Right.
Like, that's trifling. That's messed up.
No, yeah.
That's very, 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 very messed up. But she was like overly emotional though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think she was seriously crying.
Okay.
Maybe she was. See? Like, maybe that's just how my perception was, like kind of belittling her feelings or whatever. Yeah. But friendships definitely taught me that even with my current best friend, we are very similar in ways. Like, yeah, we're very similar. Like, for me, my delivery can be really, really bad sometimes. Like, if someone says something, I like to hold people accountable.
Yeah.
Like, if you say, yeah, I'm not eating,
like, girl, you just said.
Yes, I literally be like that. I'd be like, you just said you wasn't gonna do that. As of lately, I've been slowing that down because I've been reading Job. And the way his friends was doing him, I was like, dang, like, I hear what they saying, but this is not the time to say that.
Yeah.
So now I try to do that more. Like, I let them do what they do. But if they ask me, what do you think?
Yeah.
Bullets is flying. I'm telling you everything that I think.
Yeah, and I feel like for me, like, because growing up, people would just always say I'm rude and stuff, and I would never, like, take accountability for things that I did. So, for an example, like you said, like, if somebody said, oh, this hurt my feelings, I would just be like, well, like, if you wasn't talking to me, no feelings would be hurt. Like, I used to say that. Like, and people used to be like, oh my gosh, Michaela, you're so rude. Like, you're so mean. You literally don't have to talk to me.
Like you're saying, like, basically you was like, didn't stop being my friend. Or
literally.
Stop talking.
Yeah, we don't have to talk at all. Nobody, like, you wouldn't get anybody that's rude or anybody that's mean if you just literally, like, didn't talk to me. And I was like this when I was, like, I think, like, 14 all the way up until, like, I want to say 20 because that's, like, crazy. That was, like, 2 years ago. Probably, like, 18 maybe until I maybe
what
like
made
18,
you stop?
19.
Or take accountability for it?
Because for a long time I used to say, like, that's just how I am, like, I can't change, because that's truly what I thought. Like, and for a long, I feel like once I started building my relationship with Christ, I started understanding, like, no, that's not how you are. Because when you're around certain people, when I'm around my best friend and I'm talking to her, I'm not rude. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not being mean to her. So it's like, that's literally not how you are. So you don't have to be like that to anybody. And being called rude and mean, that like hurted my feelings. Like I said, like, I used to say I'm not emotional, but hearing somebody else say that I was rude and mean and they didn't like being around me was kind of like, okay, that was like the turning point for me. And I feel like sometimes as humans, we have to realize when somebody is telling you something about yourself repeatedly, like constantly, you might want to change. When you realize your friends aren't reaching out to you, your family's not reaching out to you, nobody's calling me, nobody's texting me, let's not blame the other people for not calling and texting you. What are you doing? Are you texting them? Are you reaching out to them? If that's the relationship you want to have with somebody else, you have to bring that. You know what it says in the Bible, you have to treat people how you want to be treated. So if you want to be treated a certain way, you have to treat them with respect, with kindness. And that's kind of what, like, I realized, like, I wouldn't want nobody telling me, like, not to talk. Like, that's rude.
That hurt my feelings.
Yeah, no, facts. Like, you're genuinely coming to me and you're like, yeah, girl, when you told me that, it was kind of like, okay, girl, we don't have to talk no more. Like, that's like, literally how, yeah, you would have been like,
like, I don't even know what to say anymore.
No, literally. So, yeah, think about who you are and how you're communicating with other people. Yeah. Especially if you want that bond and you want that relationship. What are you doing? What are you bringing to the table? Right?
I got that a lot too, for sure. That's why I know that that's something that I needed to work on, like my bluntness. But they wouldn't tell me that. I would have to ask. I got to a point where I'm like, hey, what is something I could be better at? And I asked, how can I be a better friend? Yes. And they all said the same thing. They said sometimes you can come off a little like blunt or mean, but they be like, I know, I'm used to you now. I know that you don't mean anything. And
but you don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want anybody I don't need to that say that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I have been, and I've been working on it more. No, for real, it's okay. Like that. Be some more episode where I'm so sorry, I actually like you. But no, for real. Where her friend was like, yeah, I get you though.
Yeah.
When she was kind of, people saying she was being a bad friend.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I
Yeah.
don't need that, but I feel you though.
Yeah, no.
No, thank you.
I don't want you to feel me. Like, tell me, girl, you need to.
You should not say that to
Yeah.
people. I didn't really like that. And that's okay. And I should be able to take accountability for that. That's how I feel now.
Yeah. Because I would be like, why is nobody like, why don't anybody want to be my friend?
Oh, recently? No, for real. Recently though, this hurt my feelings like a month ago. My friend was like, what did she say? She had said, yeah, I don't like to tell you stuff immediately. I like to wait. You feel like a mom. Like,
No,
you know
facts.
how you wouldn't tell your mom something?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, what?
Right.
And then she'll say she has to tell me when she's ready to hear what I have to say.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Like,
It kind of made me think like, dang, I give you mom vibes? Are you scared of me?
Right. No, because facts. Y'all know how I get about mothers. Sometimes you get a little bit like scared, like, you know?
I was like, I don't too much like that. So since then, I've been trying to work on like what I say. Because I feel like maybe my kid will say that one day.
Right.
Like, you think you're a cool mom, but you're not. I have to be like, oh. Yeah.
No, really. My friend actually said the same thing, so.
For real?
Yeah.
Like, she want to wait.
Yeah, she'll be like, she was like, I think this was like last month, actually. Yesterday. No, I'm just playing. Okay, but no, seriously, like last month, she was probably like, yeah, I didn't tell you because I didn't want to hear what you had to say. Because people don't take accountability for their actions. They're not going to say, I did this, so I know why you say these things about me. You get what I'm saying? They don't take accountability, and sometimes they're not ready to take accountability for their actions. Some people are not ready to change. But as being somebody's friend, you should be able to acknowledge that. Especially if you've noticed somebody's like they're not changing, they're continuing with the same patterns. But hearing her say that, it just kind of made me realize you don't have to say something every time. You get what I'm saying? Like if she says, if somebody says, I don't want to go to school anymore. You don't gotta go. Okay, period. Like I support you. Facts. Like you don't gotta be like, girl. Well, I think that you should really be in school right now. You should, because that's me. That's literally me. If you tell me you want to record some content, I'm gonna say, okay, here's your plan, Monday through Friday. Here's your whole list. Whole time they're not even ready.
And don't do it. I don't wasting my time, energy, breath.
No breath left. None. If you are a content creator or entrepreneur looking to scale or grow your business, be sure to check out our sponsor, the creative department, by scanning this QR code or clicking the link in our description. For real. Yeah, and that's when you become a mom. Like, why am I creating you a whole to-do list Monday through Friday? For real. Are we friends? Am I your mentor? Like, let's talk about that.
And that showed me that I do really care. Like, I'm not mean. I might be blunt, but I'm not trying to be blunt because I'm over here making you 15-step routines. Right. I have your to-do list in my phone. Right. Like, who's doing that for you? Right. So, girl, we're good people. It just might not come off the best.
So we're working on that, like. But yeah, when she told me that, it was just like, instead of trying to tell somebody what to do, or instead of trying to be like controlling, just go with what they're talking about. If you feel like in the moment, like, okay, yeah, this is not okay. See, one thing about my friend, we've been friends since 9th grade, 14, 15. One thing about me, if she tell me she's gonna do something and she don't do it, I will let weeks pass. Now, since she told me that, I will let weeks pass. If she don't do nothing about it, I'm going about my life. Like, period. I love that for you. And then once that third week hit, y'all know, 2 a.m., I'm on Pinterest. She randomly starts, here's my vlog, girl. I just edited and I just did the caption and I already have my content scheduled for tomorrow. Period.
Yes, lead by example. Yes. Like, if you want people to do something, you do that thing. Like, right now, like, I don't know if I told y'all, but I told my vlog. I've been waking up at 6 a.m. on weekdays. And I've been telling my friends this. And, like, all my friends are also trying, like, building routines. They might not be waking up at 6, but they're doing their own thing, like going to the gym or just doing little small things. If you really want to, quote unquote, change your friend group, which you can't, but you can try. You could try to encourage and motivate them through living that. Yeah. And I feel like it gets to a point, if they really want that life too, when you're starting to, like, grow and they're like not growing, they'll see you growing and they're like, oh no, I don't want to not be friends no more.
Yeah, and that goes for families and relationships. Like, if you see your partner is somewhere where they're like, they're telling you there's things that they want to do and they're not doing it, that's okay. You don't have to be that person that's nagging them every second, because I don't want to be nagged either. Like, if I tell you I'm about to take a shower in an hour and I ain't get up,
leave me alone.
Please don't tell me that. Don't remind me. Like, you lead by example. Maybe you should just get in the shower first.
Yeah, but oh yeah, I gotta get in the shower. Thank you. You reminded me.
Right.
It's simple. So,
but yeah, do you ever feel like once you kind of got out of the friendships that were no longer serving you, like, were you in like an isolation season? And how did you know? Because I feel like a lot of people always ask, like, when do you know when you're in isolation season, or when are you ready for isolation season?
speaking of an isolation season, I don't necessarily think I've had one when it came to friends, though.
Okay.
There has been seasons where I'm losing a friend, but I'm not isolated. I have my other friends to help me through that season.
Right.
Like, both of my major friendship losses really, 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 really hurted. Like, really hurted. Very bad. I would give it 1,000 out of 10. I'm just playing. But I had other friends in my circle both times to help me through that. And
so, like, you was never truly like isolated,
not
like by yourself.
No, like ever in life, for real. No. But when I was losing said friends, like how you were saying the red flags.
Yeah.
I guess I can talk about a little bit of the red flags, I guess. Because they weren't really red, though. Like,
it was like orange.
Yeah, it was like orange. No, actually, there was some red ones.
Matter of fact, it was black.
But for like my eldest friend, my oldest friendship or whatever, it was the outgrowing thing, like I said. And she would just start doing certain things that, no, not even start doing, I would stop doing those things. So over time, it kind of just drifted apart. And when we stopped being friends, it's so crazy. We both agreed. I had texted her and I was like, yeah, I don't really know. Like, this isn't feeling the same. She was like, yeah, I agree. See you later. And that was it.
Wow.
Over 10 years of a friendship.
Down the drain.
And that was it.
Yeah.
That one was crazy.
Yeah.
But like my other one, I would say you can see red flags in friendships and like that you're going apart whenever it's like little things. Like, for example, there was a time where I was like elevating my life, like always, just always doing
every
something.
3 months.
Like, I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
I had just started my planner business, and then I was gonna do something else, like a community or something. And she was like, I called her to tell her, and she laughed. She legit laughed on the phone and said, "You're always doing something." And I was like, yeah. But like in my spirit, I was like, I didn't like how that came out.
Yeah.
It came out in the opposite way. And then when they all start asking you, hey, let's go to the club, let's do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that right now. Dang, you boring now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. And my thing is, there's no definition of boring.
It's not.
What if I think what you're doing is boring?
Right.
Sleeping until 12 p.m. is boring. Like, what?
So yeah, I feel like when y'all's tasks, or I hate calling stuff tasks, but when your like lifestyles don't align anymore, that's basically why I stopped being friends with all the people that I stopped being friends with.
Yeah, and it does hurt. Like, I feel like that's probably the hardest thing is, one, realizing it, not the hardest thing, because you be realizing that months before, months before you even end the friendship, but actually ending it. And sometimes we think we can hold on. Please don't. You are literally going to hurt yourself more. Like, you're going to hurt yourself for no reason, too. Like, you leave.
Girl, I'm so glad you just said that, because that's exactly what happened with the friendship. It was something so small. It started off so tiny.
Right.
And then we couldn't just let it be. I feel like we should have just had time apart for however long.
Yeah.
But we was trying to fix it like the next 3 days later. We're like, yeah, we're going to meet up this day so that we can talk about it.
And it'd be awkward.
And we went and talked about it, and we got somewhere, but we didn't really get anywhere. And then that was that. And then just months and months went on. Like, everything kept going bad for like over a course of 6 months. And the final thing was so bad that neither person could return from.
Yeah.
Like,
Ain't no
I
coming
said
back
some
from this.
trifling stuff. She did and said some trifling things. And at that point, you cannot come back from that friendship. Versus, if y'all have a friend and y'all not seeing eye to eye, please just let it breathe. Give it a rest. Or you can make it a worse situation. And with my another childhood friend, we had stopped being friends. I mentioned this in the last episode. We stopped being friends for like 6 months. And it got so bad because we kept talking.
Yeah.
Like, my friends came to her house and was trying to fight her. Yeah, it was just drug out so badly.
Yeah, like, it didn't need to get to that. If you would have cut it off months ago when it happened, it wouldn't have got that far.
Yeah, like when friends fight each other, in my brain cells, it don't make sense. But now, now I can understand how it happens though. Like, it probably be built up.
Yes. Yeah, built up like animosity or secret hate or
subliminals on social media, child.
I hate that, child.
Yeah,
because one thing about me, I'm very honest. Like, I'm honest about anything. Like, me and my best friend, we tell each other every single thing. I'm pretty sure there's things she don't tell me because we tell each other enough.
Your mommy. Mamacita. I didn't even watch Love Island, child.
Please. But yeah, I'm very honest. I feel like we're very honest with each other. If we don't feel like doing something, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm putting our business out there, but like, y'all, when we did the watch party, we were supposed to make charcuterie boards by hand. Like, we were supposed to do a whole video. We were supposed to buy the crackers. Saria texted me. She said, "Yeah, would it be wrong if I just went to the store?" No, immediately no. Let's actually go buy the board itself, and let's actually just like no. I love people that are honest, people that just keep it real. That's why it's called Sis Be Real, because let's really be real.
That is you saying that, we do be like that. I was when we were scrolling through our messages last episode, I had seen a message where we were supposed to go to an event. No, the other. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But he was like, "Yeah, not going." I was like, "Perfect." Like, yes. Didn't want to do that. And I think that's so good.
No, even when she comes over, like, we'll literally be taking a nap. We be like, "Yeah, I'm about to take a nap." No, same. As soon as we wake up, we be like, "Are you hungry?" Yes, girl. Yes. I thought you were never. Like me, sorry. I'm not. No, I'm very honest. I feel like it's very important to be honest around the people you're hanging around, around your friendships. So yeah.
Have you ever had an isolation season? Jesus.
Isolation season.
Isolation. Okay, you got it.
A season.
Yeah.
I feel like friendships, yes, because when I was in college, a lot of my friends, because I went to in-person college and it was 3 hours away. I went to Georgia Southern. I had a lot of friends in college. I wouldn't even say friends. Probably.
Did you have any white friends?
No.
I'm sorry, you went to a white school.
Yeah, I did. I would want some white friends, not gonna lie. But anyways, I would say I had a lot of like acquaintances. People that weren't like obviously, pushing me in the best way, partying, drinking, smoking, all that, doing all that. But when I stopped going to college and those people that were in my life were still going to college, I feel like that was the pivotal point in my life where I didn't have no friends. Because it was like, okay, and my best friend, she doesn't even live in Atlanta, but we're still best friends, still close. Like, we're still close and everything like that. So it was like, okay, yeah, I don't have any friends now, so I'm literally alone. I have to find time to be alone. I have to be by myself. And I feel like everybody should have that season in their life where they're truly by themselves. And I'm not talking about for no day, for no week. I'm talking about 2 to 3 months. Yeah. Be by yourself, because you learn so much about yourself. You learn so much about your hobbies. You learn about who you want to become. You learn about what you like. If you're a morning person, because I know we've been talking about waking up at 6 a.m., but if you're not a 6 a.m. girly, you don't gotta be a 6 a.m. girly
at all. I think I just said this the other day.
Yeah. But yeah, I was definitely put in isolation season, but it made me realize so much about myself, so much about like my future friendships, and basically how to protect my peace going forward and how to choose friends going forward. So yeah.
Which is, how do you choose your friends?
Girl, I be vetting them. Okay, so as a content creator, I feel like there's been a lot of influencers, a lot of creators reaching out to me via DM, because that's how me and Saria met. But
I made the cut.
But yeah, there'll be a lot of people that reach out to me or DM me or anything like that, just wanted to hang out just because of the stuff that I post. But one thing about me, I will watch your content for months.
Same.
I do not watch your content for days. Oh girl, she wants to hang out with me. Let me just see what she posts. Oh, we post the same stuff. Let's hang out. No. I need to see what you post in your story. I need to watch your YouTube vlogs full out. I need to girl, I need to go through your TikTok. When you on live, how do you act? How do you respond to your followers? What are you saying to people in real time?
Dang, that's good stuff.
Hello? So I really like truly vet people because the people you hang around, you can, like we said in the beginning, you can become like them, and you don't want to be around anybody who triggers you or anybody who's negative. So
Facts.
yeah, how do you feel like you choose your friends?
Very similarly to you, like I don't go off our first encounter.
Yeah.
Or our first,
because our first encounter was awkward, but
yeah. Like I really try to wait it out and see a little bit more about the person.
Right.
Since I've had friendship trauma. I didn't get too much detail in this video, child, but trauma is a understatement. And ever since then, it's like, yeah, I just can't go off of just a good connection for a first link up or whatever it may be. So now, since we're Gen Z, a lot of our connections come from online.
Yeah, social media, and that's fine. Like,
yeah, I've met people in person, but it didn't stick anyways. So like, whatever. Right. But a lot of them have been online, and same. I try to vet. I've been learning as I go though. In the beginning, when I first was like making new friends, I would either they reached out to me or whatever the case may be, and then we'll link, cool. But I've never been big on recording with people.
Yeah.
Like, even with you.
Yeah, I don't think we recorded each other like the first 3 links. Mind y'all, we're filming YouTube videos for the week.
Facts, we're just like, hello, I'm here. Not mentioning another human.
Right. 7 hours later. So yeah, the meetup was good. That was it. Where did you go? Like, hello? Whole gap of time erased. But yeah, very big on like, cause me, I don't want content creator friends.
Hello.
I don't care for influencer friends. My best friend is not an influencer. Like, you just so happen to be influencers. So it worked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't care to make content creator friends or be friends with somebody just because they are a creator. There's been people messaging me that will say, oh my gosh, we should go to this restaurant together to make content.
Yeah, bro.
No,
there was this, I got invited somewhere and I was just like, yeah, no, this is just for content. Are you sick?
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
And it was out of Georgia.
Oh yeah, no.
Hard pass.
Hard no.
like crazy. So it be little stuff like that. Like people put on personas. Ooh, like what you said in the beginning of like people try to mold themselves to what they think you like. Yeah. That is a con about being a creator online and meeting friends though. Like people can really sit up here and fake it.
Fake it till they make it.
Yeah, and
post stuff just to go viral.
Yeah, like they're not really doing said thing, or they're lying about how much money they're making. Like it's a lot of things that you can pick up on if you have discernment.
Yeah, people were literally rent cars to make content and not have that car.
And that stuff is scary. Is that not scary to y'all?
That's like scary? That's like psychopath, because you have to literally strategically think about what you're about to do. Yeah. Okay, how can I lie today?
Facts.
And then when I edit it, I have to do this voiceover and lie again. Like, how you're living.
And I have
this
to
is
keep
why I
up
say
the lie.
it's so good to be honest. Like,
being real. Be real and authentic when it comes to your friendships. That's something that I learned. A lot of people, like I said, they fake things and then they become your friend and they can't upkeep that thing. Same for you. If you are so desperate to make friends, you should just build friendships being your authentic self. Either it's gonna stick or it's not, and don't force it. People be forcing things with me. I'm pretty sure you.
Yeah.
Like, stop texting me. You don't get the hint.
Yeah, I'm not texting you back. You asked to hang out 3 times. I've never responded. And okay, so this goes into like, how do you end your friendships without like being bitter or like without like, hey girl, like, yeah, we shouldn't be friends anymore. Like, what do you say? Or do you like gradually like let it die down? Or
I would say for me, I feel like it takes me months. It's gonna take me months to realize like, yeah, I'm actually not gonna be your friend anymore. But when that time comes, I don't like ghosting people. So I am going to say it. Like everyone
I
I've
used to be a
ever
ghoster.
really,
Yeah.
I feel bad. No, I don't feel bad. Actually, I'm just the opposite of non-confrontational. I wouldn't say I'm confrontational,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
You're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
And it's however you take it, it's how you
Yeah.
take it. So for me, I definitely have the conversation with them. I tell them, I'm like, hey, so over the past month or so, I don't necessarily think we've been aligning in the best way.
Yes, I feel like that's a good way to say it if anybody needed like some advice on how to cut your friend off or cut somebody off that's no longer serving you. We're not aligning, we're not compatible.
Yeah, we're not
We
compatible.
don't share the same interests. That's hello.
You do this and I'm trying not to.
Things you do trigger me.
Yeah, things you do trigger me. Ooh, but reword that though. Don't, because now it feels like you're just
attacking them.
Yeah, attacking them. Now they're gonna come back arguing with you. And it's just like, babe, that's not what this was.
Yeah,
for.
just say, hey, we're no longer aligning with each other or something like that. We can limit our time. I don't know.
Let me teach y'all something that my mama taught me that has worked wonders for me as of now. She calls it the sandwich method. And so whenever you have something bad to tell someone, it doesn't have to be cutting them off. It could be anything bad.
Yeah.
How you do it is, it's like a sandwich, the bread. So at the top, you're going to say something good. In the middle is where the bad comes in.
And then you say something good.
And you end it with good.
Okay, let's do an example. Okay.
Let's see.
What can I say? Like,
I'm about to do something. It's going to be completely fake.
Okay.
Or you want to practice it on me?
No, you do it to me. And then I'm going to practice it.
Okay. I'm going to be like, hey, Michaela.
Hey.
I love you so much. I really enjoy time with you, presents, and like every time we hang out, it's just so good.
Yeah, I agree.
But I really don't like how you sitting in that chair. Okay. Like, you don't have to have your feet there. Okay. But, you know, at the end of the day, you can do what you want to do. And I just think that you're amazing. That was so bad.
Okay, but y'all get the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, be nice. Bro, that's about to make me cry. You do me real quick.
Okay. I want to do something that's like real life.
Yes,
like,
that was fake.
Very fake, very not real.
What do people do in real life that people can relate to?
Okay, I'm gonna talk about like relationships.
Okay.
I love that you're in like a happy relationship. I love that you guys hang out so much, but you just told me that he cheated on you and you're still together. However, if you still like him, like if you feel like he's the one for you, then that's fine. But I just wanted to express my concerns.
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
That was good. Versus you saying you're with someone who just cheated on you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, but you saying that,
who are you?
No, for real. How are you gonna tell me? I would be like, wow, that does make sense, huh? And then I'll probably think about myself.
Like, if you're realizing that, and I've been noticed that, then okay, let me pick some advice.
That was good. Something like that with anything in life. It could be so small. So
we done told y'all everything.
We can get into our real F questions.
Yes.
For people. Oh, I can actually look on my cellular device. So everyone in our community, please drop some questions. We will answer too.
So like we said in the beginning, we are actually live right now in our Patreon. So if you guys are not in our Patreon community, be sure to join. The link is going to be down below. We're going to try to go live as often as we possibly can. You guys can literally share your own questions that you want us to ask on our podcast. So, yeah.
I cannot do the questions, by the way. We're going to have our producer do it.
What are some friendship green flags?
That's different. Wow.
That's actually good. Love that positivity. Please get off.
Green flags, I would say how they communicate with you. I feel like that's super huge when it comes to having a friend. How they reach out, if they actually like are reaching out because they care about you or they're reaching out to keep up with you, because you can tell the difference quickly. Like, so yeah, I think communication is like a huge green flag, especially if you're somebody who like doesn't have friends or doesn't have a lot of friends. So once you make that person that's like wow, actually genuinely checking up on you, did you eat? Do you need anything? Like, communication is a huge green flag.
I feel like a friendship green flag is understanding even if they aren't the same. What is that word? It's not a word for that. But like being understanding, I guess just understanding.
Yeah.
Even if they wouldn't necessarily do that thing.
Yeah. Like just consecrated friendships or people that's in college, or maybe your friend is 30 and you're 20.
Yeah, like you can understand, but you necessarily wouldn't do that. So I think understanding and compassion in a friendship is really, really good. And if y'all align,
Yeah, that's a huge green flag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. How do you guys deal with others when you're trying to get close with God and they are not on the same page?
Wow.
Right. You can go first.
Okay. So how do you align with people?
How do you deal with people?
How do you deal with people who aren't on the same walk as you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And you're trying to get close to God.
Okay, I'm trying to get close to God, and like my friends aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would definitely pray about that and read scriptures on what friendships should look like or people in your life should be like.
Yeah.
And just really focus on adding to your community versus removing from me. Because a lot of people find it hard to like cut off old things for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have a problem. And I would just try to find a community online with other
Believers.
followers. Yeah. And just immerse myself with them more so. And then just live by example. Please don't throw Jesus down their throat because they're gonna do the opposite.
Yeah.
Of what you're wanting.
You're turning back into a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely just live by example. Show the change in you to the friend.
Yeah, I definitely can't agree because even when I started my walk with Christ, my best friend, she didn't start her walk with Christ. I got baptized. I'm not telling her to go get baptized. But yeah, definitely create or find friends who are in that same season as you so you don't kind of feel like you're alone, because you're not necessarily alone if the friend that you're around is not on their walk with Christ. They just might not be ready.
Exactly.
You know, everybody's not in the same season as life in life to even start their walk with Christ. And a lot of people don't even know if that's something they want to do. So you don't even want to force that upon them. So yeah, I would say just find your own community and lead by example.
Because that's what Jesus did.
Okay,
he was hanging
we're
around people.
Taking two more questions. The first one is, what is the hardest part on your walk with Christ, and how do you avoid not backsliding? It's like a two-part question.
I'm gonna go first. The hardest part, I feel like, is consistency. Reading the Bible. Reading, period. But reading the Bible specifically, because it's not that I don't like reading my Bible, but I feel like we have times where we're like on our walk with Christ where it's kind of like, it's enough, God, for today. Like, I prayed this morning. I don't need to read my Bible. And I hate that, like, we feel like that, or I feel like that, because everybody, I'm not speaking for everybody, but sometimes it's kind of like, okay, I read a sermon today. I don't need to listen to gospel music. Let me listen to some R&B, like, you know? So, yeah. But how to kind of, I guess, stay on that walk and stay, like, aligned with just to realize what God has actually done in my life. You get what I'm saying? Like, there'll be moments, like, for example, I did not read my Bible this morning, but at the end of the day, it's like, God has allowed me to create a podcast and to impact people and actually follow my purpose through talking to other people about things that I have gone through. Who am I to not be able to read one chapter?
Facts.
You have to, like, I just kind of think about what God has already done for my life, and just go back to that. Like, think about your why, or what changed in your life, what changes has God already made in your life that you can continue to, I guess, move forward to.
Yeah. For me, the hardest part, right?
Yeah.
For me, the hardest part of my walk would be living righteously with the sins that I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
A lot of people are comfortable with certain sins and certain ones they're just not comfortable with.
Yeah.
So for me, I've been really trying to live better, and I feel like it's hard letting go those things that I was so comfortable with. Now that's a really big one, and how I work on that,
taking it day by day,
because I do read the Bible every single day. It definitely helps. Oh, what works for that is I've changed my prayer style and my worship style. I do it on my knees now. Almost every time. Not every time. Some days I'm in that bed like, Jesus, I love you. I'm about to go to bed. But yeah, I feel like that. I've definitely been a lot more humble. I think that's the word. Okay.
And last question: Are what are the benefits to having a content creator friends, especially since y'all mentioned that y'all are not on the shopping list? Y'all not shopping for content creator friends.
The benefits of having content creator friends.
What are the benefits of having it?
Yes.
I would say like learning. Like me, okay, we can actually talk about our friendship. Me,
Yeah.
I know how to edit. I can edit my content in like five seconds.
Immediately.
Saria,
1
however,
second.
she is
Not.
not at all. Opposite complete. Yeah.
You'll get it a month later,
Yeah.
if that.
So I feel like just learning from them, getting advice from them, yeah, taking things that they do and maybe implementing it in your own content. Like me, I never had an editor before. She don't edit her content. I'm editing my content. I'm like, girl, what? There's these things. There's people that will want to edit your content
Yeah.
for you.
Facts.
So yeah, I feel like the biggest benefit would be just learning from them and taking in what they do.
For me, it would be relatability, being able to have certain conversations that you can't have with other people. That and then they just get it. Like every time we get food, we don't touch that food. It's not time to touch it.
Camera eat first.
So that a lot of people who don't do content be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So yeah,
And it's not even like that gets annoying. It's just kind of
Yeah.
like,
you don't get it.
I hate that I have to even tell you to not even eat your food. Like, I'm sorry.
No.
I really want you to eat. I actually want to eat too. My mouth is watering while I'm recording. However, I need to
Literally.
get this video of this taco. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Yeah, that pretty much concludes this episode of the podcast. I hope you guys loved it. Be sure to join our Patreon community, subscribe to us on YouTube, and give us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple. So,
Yes.
yes.
Thank
Bye,
you
y'all.
guys. Bye.